Hello again. So just a update video. So I took the radiator back off the transit, lights are out. So there's something I've got to do. So I'll redo the earth connector there. That's bad. Indicator wiring, wherever it is, the plug broke. So I'll get one of them from the scrapyard and solder it in. Need to redo the wiring on the back of the start. That was literally just to make sure it didn't come loose. Power steering fluid's leaked from one of the Jubilee clips down there, I think. Got a torch. So I think it's just the Jubilee clips that want nipping up and get the oil cleaned up. So it has been in a crash, the transit, so a bit of angle iron there welded onto that one, just cleaning up. That one's cleaning up, that one's cleaning up. I've moved my snap-on toolbox to at the unit, so I have got a new snap-on toolbox, bigger one. It's white and then the faces are green. I'll put a picture on as the thumbnail for the video. So yeah, this is the transit at the minute. So we have the plates that have, it's pretty rusty, this one. My dad's been doing the plating and the welding up on this. So the old chassis, the actual chassis itself, stands here, and we had to use the box section underneath that we've used there to just strengthen the chassis up a bit more. So literally, if you wanted to, you could change the truck to not be a recovery truck after we do it. You just have to literally cut the plates and undo the bolts for the top bit there. So I'm hoping. So that's the back bit there. Still need to. The idea was to put weld on this seam here, to strengthen the back panel because it's very flimsy. We have tried to straighten it out as much as possible. They're the protection bits for the winch. You just want the welds cleaning up more than anything. Let's patch that up. Bent some steel. He wants another piece going over in this bit over the top, and then weld it again. And obviously there's filler in every bit of the van pretty much. I mean, we've got so this is some decent rust stuff. You just put on, turns all the metal into like a purpley black colour. Just takes rid of the, or at least stops it just for a little bit, and then you put some more on, and then you can do your welding and then paint over the top of it. So the Megane's in here. I've got the engine for that, which is sitting there. I forgot to do a video. I did do brake pipes on Saturday, so Monday today. Got this week off work because my birthday's on the Friday. So I'll get this done. I think it's touched the valves when I'm doing it, because these engines you need a locking tool for the back. So you pull them cam seals out, if you like, the cam end caps, and then there's some slots, a bit like the Vauxhall stuff. There's some slots in there that you are meant to put a bar in, and then it'll lock the cams up. So I'll pull that out today, swap all the mountings over because it's still the same engine block, just out of a different car. So it's got like a oil oil level sensor, sorry, oil level sensor in that one. Some of the mounts are different. It's had AC on it. New caster wheel on the engine crane. What else have we got? We've got a silver coupe now. I'll try and get a picture of that. Silver coupe, we put a bumper on. Just need to change the rear diffuser or put an exhaust twin back box on. Had a Micra, sold a Micra. Had a Peugeot 206, sold that. Sold quite a bit, done quite a bit this month. What else did I do? Brake pipes on the Ash. So yeah, brothers found a new website called Coupe. So he ended up, his phone went slow according what he tells me. Phone went slow, he bought a Ford Focus, so it had heated leather interior in it, or at least the front seats did, so the plan is to put them in the Transit and get them working for the heated switch thing. I've got the voltage gauge that I bought for my Beetle that I've still not done, so I'll put that in this and keep track of the alternators, because they are an old alternator on these now. So the white Transit I got running, so you have, might be a bit different on this one. I'll set up, yeah. So yeah, you have an ignition switch that fits on the back of this. Will it focus? Probably in a minute. So yeah, you have an ignition switch at the back of that that you just operate and turned over. So it was the starter at fault for jumping them, and because when you bridge the starters out, you burn them out a little bit because you're earthing the contact terminals on the starter. Well, that's what I found anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. My brother's trying to get this Mac Tools Mentor Touch to work for my mate. His kid had deleted the file off it, and the Mac man's on holiday, I think, for 3 weeks. Yeah. So I'm trying to get that working. So that's the. I think that's it. Pulled the tyres off the back of the Transit to paint the wheels up. My brother's done that, cleaned them up. I need to get some tiny valve extenders. I've stripped the back diff on the Transit. Some leaf springs in there. So I'm going to put on that, on the other leaves, put them on, so it should lift the back end up and hopefully make it a little bit better for weight. Got new wheel cylinders for it. I've already pressed the new bushes, shock absorbers. Already done that, clean the bodies up, so they just want painting. These are the old wheel cylinders that failed and leaking fluid. Need to get new U-bolts, because they hold the springs onto the back axle. I need to get new U-bolts for them that will take between 3 and 4, or 3 to 5 leaf springs I think it is, instead of 3. So you get them off eBay. So yeah, that's it. That is it. And then I've not even touched that one. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you like the video. Please subscribe, and that's it. Thank you.